William Muller from Electronite, and you're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
And here we are, guys. Good to see y'all. What a crowd in here tonight so far. That's really good. I'm streaming a little different tonight. I'm not using StreamYard tonight. I'm using the old OBS. I just want to try doing it. I did this for a long time. I use this system, and I had a little bit of difficulty last time I tried to use it, so I just wanted to test it again tonight. So this is weird. One of the big advantages of using StreamYard is we can have guests in and stuff like that, so I'm probably going to still use that most of the time, but tonight's just going to be me. Chat's choice. So you see the first poll is up. I'll talk about that in a second. So vote, because I'm going to end that poll. That's the first game I'm going to play tonight, actually, right there. So let's take a look, see who's all in the chat here so far tonight. Blake Snow was in early. I wonder if Blake's woken up from his nap yet. I don't know if you guys can see that post or not. At the very top, he said he had to go take a nap. He was awfully tired. He wanted to get up and watch the stream, but if he didn't, he'd watch it later on. So that's pretty cool. So right on, Blake. And we have Kurt Bradshaw in the house, member of the Coco crew right there. That's all absolutely awesome. Let's see, 1968 Camaro's here. And of course, the incomparable Lance Jennings, which is absolutely beautiful. I'm sure Lance is going to, I want to reserve this one, but I'll let Lance say some of his little tidbits of information in the chat throughout the evening. But 43 years ago today, one of my all-time favorite movies was released, and that was The Blues Brothers. Was it June 20th, 1980? John Belushi, Dan Aykroyd. I could watch that movie over and over again. It's one of the ones that when I'm flipping through the channels and I come across it, bang, I stop there. Holy cow, is that going to come up? I have a thing that's supposed to put it up on the screen when somebody gives me something like that. I got to double check it here. Who was that? Scrolling down. Intellivision Gamer, thank you so much. Here, there it is right there. Super chat box. Yeah, we'll get it fixed up. Anyway, thank you so much, Casey. Really appreciate that. Like you don't know. Okay, what am I trying to do here? Trying to get that off my screen. That's working. Okay, so what else we got here? I was talking about the Blues Brothers. I can watch that movie forever. I love John Belushi movies. And Dan Aykroyd, of course. Hey, guy from here in Canada, from Ottawa and Ottawa area. And yeah, you gotta love him. Gotta love him. What else we got here? Of course, the Intellivision Gamer, I just thank for giving me that. Thank you for the super chat, Casey, as always. Can't wait to get out to Portland this year. Salvatore in the house. That's beautiful. Have a chat. Oh, television guy. See, I can't. This is another advantage to StreamYard is I can put the comments up on the screen, and I can't do that here. At least I haven't got a plug-in that lets me do it yet. So I don't know exactly how to do that. Maybe I'll figure that out someday. But Intellivision Gamer and PJ Smith in the house, both members of the Running Men, with the membership to Papa Pete Club. So that's awesome. The two members of the Running Men. I really appreciate you guys being here. And if you guys have special games as a member of the Running Men, I mean, you should make me play at least one game that you want to see. You can vote in the chat if you want, but if you have a specific one, you just let me know. Don't let me miss it in the chat because I'm trying to monitor that too. Okay. Caper Dave is here. Right on, Caper Dave. I will be done in time for Dark Side of the Ring to come on. Tonight's episode of Dark Side of the Ring is on Doink the Clown, Matt Bourne, and I think that's going to be a really interesting one because I think there's some really interesting backstory there, not only on the about Matt Bourne himself, which I think has an interesting history in wrestling, but the character of Doink the Clown and the way they used it. I get rid of that on my screen. There, I did. Okay. So I think that's going to be a really good one tonight. So good to see you, Caper Dave. Good to see you. Christopher Westerman, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, Chris. That's great. Thanks for being here. There's Frederick Shea. How you doing, Frederick? Good to see you here again today. Let's take a look here. We're 106 miles to Chicago. We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark. And we're wearing sunglasses. Hit it. Right on. Gotta love it. Just love it. Pitfall 3. I have a box art for Pitfall 3. It's coming. It's coming. Anything IntelliVoice. Now, I didn't put any of the IntelliVoices in the chat, so maybe we'll do that a little bit later on, okay? Let's see. Anyway, in the chat, in any of the polls. I wrote up a whole bunch of polls, which I'm going to be putting up after, to try to sort them out a little bit, too. But also make it realistic stuff. And I'll tell you the thing about that is I look at things like Space Spartans. That is a 40 to 45 minute game at some days anyway, so... Oh my word, just 117 days until PRGE Salvatore said, I gotta start selling stuff, guys, because I gotta get some money to get out there for pizza. I'm out there. I'm all set for staying. I'm all set for flights. I got my ticket to the event. I just want spending money. I'm gonna sell a bunch of stuff to get spending money, for Pete's sakes. Hey, GoGameGo. Hey, Jeff. Jeff's with us tonight. And what's Lance say? Is Tron Deadlier, AD&D Cloudy Mountain, or another game your favorite with the Running Man? I would, man, those two right there that you just named, those are my, when I did my top 10 favorites for the Intellivisionaries podcast back, what was it, episode 42 and 43 or something like that, or 43 and 44. And there's a video actually on my channel as well. I put AD&D as 2, and I put Tron Deadly Disc as 1. And I said at that time, I said a lot of it is pretty fluid, you know, things can move around, not just 1 and 2, but all around. Within those 10, and maybe even some from the outside coming in. And Ralph, who I said to the chat there before we started, waits till 3 minutes to the hour and decides he wants to go out. So now it's what? 8 minutes after the hour, and he wants in. So I hate to do this so soon, but I'll let you see a break for just a second, but I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry, that was a short half. That wasn't even a halftime show. That was almost like an introductory show, Lance. That's right on. So back to that question, my favorite Running Man game, I'm going to say right now, today, over the last little while, and I've actually thought about this, is I think AD&D Cloudy Mountain's my favorite game right at the moment. If I'm going to pick it up and turn it on, that is my favorite game. There's no other game like it. Excuse me. And maybe we'll see in one of the polls here tonight, very soon. No power up tonight. I'm being good tonight. I got my power up is my water bottle here tonight. But that's a bit of a power up. That's really good. Really good. Anyway, let's check out. Let's get started the games. We're 10 minutes in. We got how many? 16 people here now. Let's look at the game. So here was the opening. Yes, sir. Holy cow. Space Battle. Space Armada and Star Strike, and Space Battle won with 56%. I'm ending that poll right now. That is awesome. I'll play a game of Space Battle, but before I do that, I'm going to put the poll in, and while I'm playing that, you guys can vote on the next one. It's going to take me a minute here, and we were just talking about this. And we're going to take a little tribute to Intellivision Revolution. And I've got some pickups and a pickup video coming soon, which I have to record and put out probably next week with some items from Intellivision Revolution and Electronite. And I got some great stuff coming soon in pickup videos. So let's see. Yeah, this sort of sucks, eh? When I have to, I'll keep it short. Let's see. And last but not least, you can't see them yet, but you're going to see them. Yes. And forgive the spelling, I'm trying to get it in there quicker. So this is for the next game. You can vote the whole time I'm playing. There it is. Your choice out of those 3 Tron anthology games, okay? So, I'm going to play, this is a pretty quick game too, Space Battle. I'm going to try it at the disc speed, okay? So I might do really well, and I might not. I'm also not going to bother to get out my overlays. So we'll see how that goes. Let me know if the sounds are all right. The sounds should really be pretty good. That's another advantage of having OBS, is that the sound control is a bit better. Where is it? Space Battle right there. Okay, here we go. All right, I am ready. All right, so I try not to get them out there too quick. I try to get them, I'll get the blue out there, and now I'm going to put the white out and get rid of the blue for battle here. Sounds are good on my end. They're not too awfully loud. If you need them louder, I can turn them up. If you need them quieter, I can turn them down. Oh, that's not a good start. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong here. Oh, get out of there. I know what the big thing I'm doing wrong is I didn't bother to turn on my full screen on my other monitor. I'm just sitting there playing it in the full screen. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay. White return to base. Blue return to base. This is not going to be good. I'm not going to make it. Because they're going to destroy me before I get I played this recently, did an episode of Pure Gameplay on this one, and I played this hard level. And if things are going, they're not going well, I'm not doing well here. You beat it quite quickly. Yeah, there you go. That's how quick it took. I just didn't get there in time, so I am going to try that one more time because that's such a quick game, huh? Here we go. We'll try a little bit better this time. All right, and we'll focus. We'll focus a little bit. Oh. Whoa. Blue return to base. White go to battle. Out of the corner. Don't get yourself trapped in the corner in this game is a big part of it too, because it makes it very difficult to get out of the corner, get away from a shot if you do that. That wasn't a good place to go, but I did take out two of the members. Oh, there's a triple header. Yeah, so I need white return to base. White return to base. Blue attack. Yellow attack. These guys knocked down. They're all over my mother base, my mothership already. But... good. That was good. There are two in this. Uh-oh. Yellow go to battle. Swept. Oh, and it still didn't get the last one. Wow. Wow, I got all of them at one. That is wild. One more time. All right. I got to... Oh. I got to get them out there a little quicker, I think, this time. I'm getting them right out there. I'll let them battle themselves a little bit. Okay, 8 of them. 8. Come on. I was really lucky when I recorded that one for the pure gameplay. I beat it quite easily. Down to one man here. Shoot, shoot, shoot. There we go. Return to base. Yellow battle. Here we go. Whoa, triple header right there. All right, there we go. So I got one left. The yellow one's going at it. We'll wait. We'll attack with the yellow. 9 ships. 8. 7. 5. 4. Whoa! That was close. There it is. Finally. So, hey, they beat me twice, but I managed to beat them once. Right out. All right, go back. Let's go back over to the other screen. I'm going to put this one out. I'm going to go back out to the other screen to give her some. Actually, I just leave. Well, no, I'm going to switch it over here. Bail out of that. That's space battle. There's number 1. And let's going to talk here for a sec. Where am I going? Right there. Want to go back to that? Let's go back. Look at the no power. Canadian economy will take a drop because there's no power ups tonight. I know. I have to behave myself though once in a while. You know. Overlays do make it easier on this one. Hey, Duber, how you doing, Chris? Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in. Can't wait. Going to meet Chris this fall, too, out there. Game sounds are good, Lance says. Thank you very much. I asked you, and then asked you how they were, and then didn't say anything, but that's good. Tron gets no love. Yes, I am playing it. Yes, he's coming. That's good. Yeah, I haven't joined Pete's streams lately because they've all been Atari. Yeah, well, I have done a few Atari. I try to do different things. I'm not going to do just Intellivision. I do mostly Intellivision because it's my favorite, but I'm going to do a lot of other stuff too. And there'll be some more stuff too as well coming. I just recently got... I got to answer this question. A very, very important question in the chat on my phone. Done. Okay. And let's see. I'm not going to book a room and I'll buy my ticket just days before. Well, you're right out there, Salvatore. So that's cool. It's easier for you. Does it need a room? Yeah, exactly. I've been learning Tron, but haven't beat it yet. You can't beat Tron. It never ends. It's not like Solar Sailor that you actually can beat. All right, so what do we got for votes up here now? Okay, Deadlier Disc is in a landslide. So I'll be playing a game of Deadlier Disc. If I have a really bad game, I might start a second one. But let's close that poll off, and we'll put the next one in. Gonna end that. That's pretty clear. Deadlier Disc, right on. Here's an interesting one I'm going to put in there. Up next here. Should have just taken me a second. Start a poll. Hey. Let's see. We'll play this one next. What's the last one? The good part about the next one, I probably won't play the game very long. But here's the one next. I'm going to play Deadlier Disc right now from the Tron Anthology and Intellivision Revolution. I believe it says sold out on the website right now. Of course, go to IntellivisionRevolution.com and then go to the store. There's also the ROMs Vault where you can get the digital edition at any time. But if you want the actual Tron Anthology, check out the video that Casey and I did if you haven't seen it already. It was back in April, I think we put it out. It's on my channel. Shows you all about everything you need to know about the Tron anthology, and there will be more copies in the Intellivision Revolution store. So, by all means, if these are fantastic remakes of these games. Anyway, here's the next poll. And Salvatore, where is it? What did I do with it? I did. Now I kind of cheated, as in I took a course online, like to learn the different stages, and I really should have done it about 10 times over. Really learned how to do it. But like, cause I did it. At the end of it, I could do all the stages, and I've solved the thing on my own. But it's been 2 months since I've looked at it. You have to. I didn't do it long enough to have total muscle memory for it. So anyway, here's the next poll question for after Deadlier Disc. This is a real corkadolly, let me tell you. Corkadolly. I don't know if that a word that everybody uses, or is that just a word around here in the Maritimes or New England? Anyway, let's get over to here and we'll play a game or two of Deadlier Discs. Tron Anthology right here. Beautiful music in this too, eh? So of course it's got the game, the cartridge. It's one cartridge. All these games are on one cart. And you have this menu to start it off. So, and the music, of course. Okay, so here, Deadly Disc. So it is quite a bit different than regular Tron Deadly Disc. All right. The doors, the new men come out immediately afterwards, so it's hard to get. That hit me like 10 times. Not really, but I had like 15 hit points, and I'm down to 9. Get out of there, 8, 9. It'll climb back up slowly. I need to get some doors open. I don't find, and I gotta. Ah! Okay, so you don't get the points back when you go through the doors like you do in the other. But I tell you, here comes an Energizer, recognizer. I'm going to say that all the time. And you can get it umpteen different ways. You watch this. I didn't get him. I don't find the doors are as important here anyway. But anyhow, I'll take him out after he fills all the doors in. I can still kill him for quite a few points. There it is. I really can't remember. Like I played this. When we first did the reading, got ready to do the game, like get ready to do the video on it. And I got like big score, like, wow, big score, 17,000 or something like that, which is a pretty big score in this game, let me tell you. And I haven't been able to get anywhere near that since. All right, so we got. Ah! Ah! Bugger, get out! I'm gonna die. Down to 4. 2, 0. That's it. Bang. Just like that, I'm dead. going to try that one more time. Because that was pretty quick. Oh, wrong one. Could have been a bonus game. That game's okay. I like it better on the Atari, actually. The Atari 2600 version is a little bit smoother. But again, that game, Adventures of Tron, was... Oh, what hit me? Some doors open here. Adventures of Tron was made for the Intellivision back in the 80s, and then Mattel just said it wasn't good enough to release. Go and just try. Oh, they let the recognizer just sort of come out. Hey, look at that! You got him coming in. So that's awesome. 140 points, all I have though. And the recognizer comes right back out. Didn't get him that time. At all. Oh, shoot. Got a door open anyway. Oh. Yeah, try to get that door. Don't even care what door. Just want to open doors so they're open. Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Move! Just get away from them. Now that number will creep back up, the 9. But I gotta, like I say, maximum's 15. But that... Oops. Got it back down again. It's sort of strange. You got to get the number up to get some speed. I do believe you gain by knocking all 3 of them out as well, though. Those things now, the pink are like the bulldogs. Bulldogs in the other game where they take multiple hits. Oh no, because they'll hit you coming and they'll hit you going. Get over here a little ways here. See if we can. Here's something else that's interesting. I'll try to. It's hard to block from there. I get the. Ooh, that was nice. Like that. Just get my disc going. Oh! Get my disc going back and forth. Because it hits always active to hit something. I'm down to 6, though. That doesn't bring you back. Little trick play here. Here comes the recognizer. 15, right up to 15. So that's good. That's what I want to do, is get these recognizers. Oh! There we go. That helped. Nice. Don't let any of them hit you going either direction. Now, for some reason, they're not coming right out again. Oh! Whoa! Oh, it's coming again. Whoa! Get out of there! Caught, but oh well. We'll have to open up some more. Hey, Hasselhoff, good to see you, man. I'm intensely focused. Gee, yeah. Bury this, you clowns. Not doing well here. And I'm done, just like that. It's a great game though, because I find it, I don't know, a little bit more action than the original, because it's so easy to sit and camp. And if you block a disc in this one, you can set up, like, it's harder at the lower ones with the taller doors, sit in the door and block. But when you block one of their discs, yes, you get the points, but your disc disappears for a while too. You lose your disc when you use it to block. So very, very interesting. Let's see. Tuned in for his all-time favorite indie game, and that's absolutely great choice, man. Since I came in late, what's up with the game coloring? If that's Deadlier disc from the Tron anthology. That is right. Yeah. Crazy, yeah. The spiker went for over 25.50, I think it was. Yeah. All right, so I am going to, let's see, bail out of that one and switch back over to this screen. Catch up on the chat. Oh yeah, it's up there. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, guys. Hey, Mike, good to see you, Michael. Thanks for stopping in. Just to tell, I can only see before I click on the poll, I can only see one number, and it's at 47%. Guess what's winning? Turbo is winning. Wow, Turbo. But I played Turbo in one of those streams. I did a stream where I did just ColecoVision games. I had no idea how to play Turbo. And I know a little bit better how to play it now. So I actually can play a game. So I will try. I will do as best as I can. I'm going to tell you right now, Zaxxon is okay. Donkey Kong Jr. for the Coleco is every bit as bad, if not worse, as Donkey Kong from Coleco is. It's terrible. But unfortunately, I do have the other one as well. I got it from the Ron's Vault, Intelligent Vision, Donkey Kong Jr. And I struggle with it a little bit too. It looks beautiful. Don't get me wrong. It looks beautiful. But yeah, exactly, Frederick. Spin the disc to steer. And I think you were watching when I did this. Oh, it was several months ago now that I played it. And I was trying to go back and forth. That's not how you do it. You got to spin the disc to get it to steer. It's very interesting. Turbo versus Inti pole position. I'm going to give it to Turbo, I think, although if you said you get to play 3 different games, you have a choice of 3 different games, and you're going to play, that's the only game you're allowed to play from now on, and one was Turbo and one was pole position. I can't imagine what that other game would be that I wouldn't choose it over those 2. That's so true. They're all terrible. Yeah. Oh, I know. Turbo was great. I used to play Turbo with at a friend's house with the steering controller and stuff and the shifter on the ColecoVision. I love that. I have Turbo, I think, for the ColecoVision upstairs, but I haven't got the whole setup. I have a ColecoVision, but I don't have all the different add-ons and such, you know. So, all right. So I am going to close off that poll, and we'll be playing a game of Turbo, and I'll put up the next poll. In the next poll, just check it time. Oh, we're doing really well. Let's see. I'm going to put up a really friggin' weird poll right now. This one is going to be weird. What am I doing here? Start a poll. All right. So just give me a moment here. This one in. And we'll get the second one in. And we'll get the third one in. All right, you ready for this one? Here comes the poll. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Oh, I added an option. I didn't want to add an option. I don't know how to take off an option. So I'll put don't vote for this one, and bang, I'll do that. So there's the poll right there. Don't vote for the bottom one. Okay, so Space Invaders, Super Pro Bowling, or Smurf, Rescuing Gargamel's Castle. Those 3 games really go together, don't they? Anyway, for right now, let's play a little bit of Turbo. Congo Bongo was as bad as Donkey. Yes, it was. Definitely, Michael. Little bit of promotion. Of course, most of you probably know by now the Intellivision Aries podcast released episode 46 on Atlantis last week. It was awesome. 7 hours and 17 minutes. So it took me like 5 or 6 days, a couple driving trips. I went to, an hour drive here and there, and it took me a while to listen to it all. But I listened to it all. And I had to go to the city again today. And I listened to the game on episode 46 was Atlantis, but Intellivisions, and if you've not heard of Intellivisions, I also highly recommend you listen to that podcast. And I listened to their episode 7, which was also on Atlantis. What Intellivisions is, it's William Culver from Arcade USA, Ferg from the Atari 2600 Game of Game podcast, as well as Rick and Paul from the Intellivision Aries podcast, and they compare all the different versions of a single game. Like, so their Atlantis version, they compared the Odyssey 2 and the Intellivision, and what else? Well, the Atari and ColecoVision, right? I think it might have been just the 4. There might have been 1 or 2 more. And they also, and that's what reminds me of this, is the Congo Bongo. They're about an hour long, those episodes. And on the way home, I listened to the one on Congo Bongo. And yeah, Congo Bongo is like, man, they don't even like the arcade game. Those people don't. Anyway. Missile Command is no substitute for Atlantis. That is so true. Right on. You also have to use the second controller for Turbo. I do. I have both controllers hooked up. Why do I have to use a second controller? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Anyway, we're going to play it. We're going to see how we do. And Mike, you type her into the chat if you want, and we'll figure it out. I don't know what it is. I don't know what you... I'm playing level 1. I remember how to change gears. Or maybe you have to use a second. Yeah, okay, the second controller is one that works. Yeah, just sort of rolling back and forth. Rolling my thumb back and forth across the top. It's all the number of cars you pass. Oh, hard on these corners. Hey, that was pretty good. Here comes the ambulance. Oh, friggin' oil slick got me. You gotta try to complete the whole trip. I get the... Oh. Is that game over? Oh! Oh! Immediately run into a tree. Thank you. Hey, I made it past that. Something I was never able to do in pole position. And if you remember, I don't know if you saw my video or not, I got hit up Michael. Did that little clip in my video. Oh, come on. Did a little clip in my video. Got Michael to give me a version where I couldn't crash. Couldn't crash, or no, the timer didn't work. That's it. And it worked great. We actually got to see some of the game. I always find I go from the top and all of a sudden I realize I'm down to the bottom. It works a lot better if you stay at the top of the disc. Ooh. I wasn't talking or anything. It's my best run of the game right there. Up the top of the disc again. Good snow. Ah, I hit a tree. Ah, I hit a car. I don't believe they're supposed to get through that. We're going to keep going? I had over 40 cars. The number of... Yes, I am. Hey, didn't run over by the ambulance this time. Ah, crap. Oh, okay. That was not the right spot to go. Whoa! Here comes the ambulance again. Get away from the oil slick. Oh, what was supposed to do there? Oh, that closed me off there too. I think I don't know what I could do. I think I let up on the disc, or I could change gears, I think, too, somehow. I don't even know what I'm doing. Pedal to the metal and just steer like crazy. And run into a tree. I got more vehicles that time than I did the first two. Still going. I ran into another tree. Hey, get me out of the snow, please. Thank you. Crap on a cracker. Yes, I know that's from the Big Bang Theory. Oh, okay. I didn't plan on playing this long. It's still the first game. Ambulance. Ambulance. Woof. Tree time. Holy cow, past 70-some cars this time. And run into a bunch in the snow. Ah, for Christ's sake, come on. I'm gonna keep going again because I think when it turns yellow, I can keep going. What's going on? Michael's probably telling me what I'm doing wrong here. Ah! Oh, that was a hard fit. Got 20-some cars though. Fast. There's no getting through that hole. Oh! Those are the screens I remember from Turbo. It's like this corner and stuff like that, around that cylinder. I'm up in the 50s again. Back to the snow. Wow, I passed 70-some cars though. Oh, it is better than pole position by far. You're absolutely right. I remember the first time I turned it on, I think Frederick was here, and I think he's the one who told me, or somebody told me that stream, you gotta spin the wheel, and I wasn't even looking at the chat, right? The scroll effect is pretty good, Hasselhoff. It really is. Hey, there's Willie in the chat. Willie didn't see the video to open. Willie was in my video to open tonight, for those who missed it. Got a parcel here from Willie that I'm going to open in the next... Oh! That I'm going to open in the next video, too. Or one of my next pickup videos. They won't all be in the next pickup video. I've got to record probably 2, maybe 3 pickup videos right now. So maybe spread out a little bit. Great, there's just so many fantastic homebrew games out right now. Oh, there we go, going through that hole either. But it's yellow again, the number. Is it going to continue again? Could I be setting the world record for turbo on the Intellivision? as he crashes again and again and again. Oh. Here comes the ambulance. Passed 50 cars that time. I must have. Well, yeah, I probably did. I'm sure I did, because I didn't think I had a chance of freaking doing anything in front of it. I think what you're saying is that I'll probably keep doing well if I do. If it doesn't get any harder, I expect it to get more difficult as the game went on. Oh. Three. I should get 50,000 points. I think this might, I might have hit the end of my, oh, the end of the road here. Oh, come on. Yeah. Oh, come on, I want to get 50,000. I got to 50,000. It's still going. All right, we're at 50,000. That's enough of that one. I never really played Intellivision Turbo, but I was led to believe that it was a pretty crappy. Actually, it's graphically pretty good looking. It's not bad, Willie. Not bad at all. Much better than, yeah, oh yeah. I put it up against Saxon and what was the other one? Donkey Kong Jr. in the poll for ColecoVision, Coleco Duds. Yeah, okay, that's enough. That's enough of this one. Yes, they are fragile. They're wicked fragile, Lance. The boxes for ColecoVision. That was great. Never even finished the game. That's all right. That's all right. Don't vote for this one. It's got 44%. That's good to see. That's always good to see that everybody listens so well, you know. But what do I expect? I screw up. That's what's going to happen, right? Smurf rescue in Gargamel's castle. Isn't that great? That's just great. And that's what we're going to play, too. I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to end that poll. And Magic games for Intellivision are some of the best, even compared to the Mattel games. Oh, absolutely right. I agree 100%. Listen to a lot about Magic. There's a really good... The Making of Atlantis is a little documentary, 25 minutes, half hour, 40 minutes. I don't know. It's not very long. It's on YouTube. Check it out if you haven't seen it. I've used some clips from it in some of my videos. The Making of Atlantis. Very, very much worth looking at. And it's about the Magic Company, the forming of the Magic Company and such. So I highly recommend it. All right, we're crossing this one off. I'm going to play Smurf. Where the place does that go? Where's that on my list? Oh, no, that was the one I just crossed off. What am I talking about? All right, so I'm going to put in a new poll. Start a poll. Ask a question. All right. So here's one for you. And the next one is, hey, Scallywag, good to see you, man. Here's the next one to vote for. Homebrew Inc. games, Yar's Revenge, Caverns of Mars, or Stop the Express. Whichever one you want, I'll play it next. But for right now, I'm going to play a little bit of... Don't tell anybody I'm playing Smurf, okay? Somebody might get upset. There it is. Smurf, Rescue in Gargamel's Castle. And you know, this is funny too, because I've played it a few times, like just to try it out, because I used back in the ColecoVision days. Of course, my sister had it. My nieces had Smurf Rescue in Gargamel's Castle. Played all the time, and he had the double jump. This doesn't have a double jump, but I find I don't think I've ever managed to beat the first level because of the jump at the end. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll be able to do it. What the heck just happened? Oh, I hit a button and it skipped ahead a whole thing instead of selecting it. Oop. Try that again. Okay, here we go. Smurf Rescue in Gargamel Castle. I will not smurf it up, Scallywag. Yeah, great. Get the right button for my jump here. Okay, so you got the small jump and you got the big jump. Lower buttons. Lower right, big jump. I don't think you get any more points to do a little jump than you do a big jump. Nope. All you do is you run into it. I'll just use the big jump. Urge. There's Gargamel's Castle in the background. That's great. Pure action adventure. I never get past this point anyway. Okay. I don't know where the blazes you have to be. Back further, I think, because it seemed like I ran into it too quick. Aim real close here, or you die. Or too close, you die. Run out of energy, you die. That's where I've died every time. So there you go. That is Smurf Rescue at Gargamel's Castle. That's it. That's it. I don't think it does, Michael Hayes, and I'm not trying to find it if it does. That's hilarious. Hey, DJC, what's going on, Chuck? Oh, yeah, Smurfs. The game that, the big cease and desist from Peo. All right. I'll go through one more freaking time. Gotta make that stupid jump at the end. This game is a piece of Smurf. Exactly, Jeff. Intellivision Running Man is actually a Smurf. Alright, I'm gonna get up there and rescue a Smurfette. Maybe it's impossible to rescue Smurfette. I don't know. And there, I got all my men left. Ah! Ah! First time ever! What an accomplishment. Okay, does it get harder here or what? Something else? The bats have to throw or something. There it is. Bad spot. Well, I wasn't ducking into that, was I? That was probably a bird, if we have bats here in the caves, I would think. Yeah, that looks like a bat. Uh-oh. Oh, cleared them both. Oh, didn't jump over him that time. See the spiders? Got spiders in the castle. I'll let you know that I managed to do it last time. Just oh, there's a spider. Just by pure luck. Hold the button in and just push, and it just jumped and jumped. I didn't do a thing. So following up a world record run in Turbo with a world record run in Smurf Rescue of Gargamel's Castle for the Intellivision. I was gonna get me again. Oh well. Full set of power. And I jumped onto the weed. The weed got me. Weed gets a lot of people. Anyway, that was Smurf at Gargamel's castle. Sorry, Smurfette is in another castle. The grass will kill you, and it just did. You know, grass is hard on a fella. All right, so getting rid of this one. Getting out of there. We're going back to, don't hit stop stream, going to this screen right here. Perfect. And let's check out we have Yar's Revenge 23, Caverns of Mars 46, and Stop the Express 31. So that is perfect. That's funny. Willie says they almost bought a ColecoVision back in the day just to play Smurf. Well, we would have been, you and I, you're a little bit older than me, but not a whole lot. You would have been in your mid-teens, I suppose. Well, you know, whatever. I'd like to have if you could get one just for, oh, I want to play Smurf, but then you could play Zaxxon and Ladybug and Mousetrap and Venture and all there's some great games with the Coleco. I'm sorry, I love it. But anyway, yeah, you're 5 years older than me. Hey, Creeper, good to see you, man. Stuck in a vote for Yars. I'll tell you, Yars, I play Yars a long time. It won't take me nearly as long to play a game of Caverns of Mars, I'll tell you that. So we're going to close that poll right now, and I'll put up the next poll. 10:06. Oh, yeah, we got time for more here. Now, let's see. That one. All right. And then I'm going to put up the next poll. I don't know if it's going to be the last poll or not. But we'll see. Here we go. Starting to pull. And we have, let's see. Adding an option. And the next poll is going to be, while I play some Caverns of Mars, Intellivision Collector Special right there. So we got Vanguard, Beachhead, and The Show Must Go On up there. So right on. Let's go, and I'm going to go over and play some Caverns of Mars. Hey, Frederick. I have played some of it, yes. I have the Atari 50 compilation on my Switch, Frederick did. It's I really like the whole setup. I love Atari, always have. I love all of Howard Scott Warshaw's games. And on that note, I want to say this: I've got a special coming out tomorrow. It's actually the premiering tomorrow night before GoGameGo at 7:00 Eastern. I've got an old guys and old games up on Raiders of the Lost Ark. I love that game. I really do. I find it's probably one of the most well-programmed design games. It's complicated. It's not a kid's game for the Atari 2600. And we talk a little bit about Howard Scott Warshaw and the Easter eggs and the other games and Yar's Revenge and et cetera, et cetera. So I really have a lot of respect for the work that he's done. It's fantastic. But anyway, Yar's didn't win tonight. It's Caverns of Mars. So let's play a little bit of Caverns of Mars from Homebrew Inc. All three of these games, plus Mr. Chess, plus Rick Dynamite, the four of them, not Rick Dynamite, but the four of them are available physical release various places, including Intellivision Collector, but the ROMs for all five of those games, plus all of the Dr. Port's titles are available on IntellivisionCollector.com as well. So the five Dr. Port's titles are, okay, help me if I'm wrong. Let's see if anybody knows. Cosmic Avenger, Omega Race, Wizard of War, Clax, and Rap. Take a look. Fantasy. Yes, that's right. So those are the five. And then, of course, this one is by Caverns of Mars by Professor Ports, somebody totally different. And Captain Ports did Yar's Revenge, again, somebody totally different. Dr. Ports hasn't made any games since those five. Clax is the last game out for Dr. Ports. So just obviously they're just pseudonyms, right? AKR, Frederick, I played a little bit. I really did, and it was okay. It's the kind of game where I think I would have to play it more to develop a liking for it, more of a liking for it. It seemed very interesting, though, and I got to say, it's yeah, that's the best way to put it. Interesting. Oh, I'm really going to like the Raiders on the Intellivision Savitor. Awesome. So glad to hear that. No, right on, Creeper. Creeper's working on his sword for his costume, so that's right on. That's beautiful. You just listened, Creeper. I'm going to play a little bit of Caverns of Mars, and that's beautiful. Thanks for tuning in. So, okay, I'm going in. I'm not going to get to any games here if I don't stop talking. Shut up and play, right? Shut up and play. Oh, good, miserable, rambling. And this is without drinking beer, okay? I'm not drinking any beer, and I'm just rambling like crazy. So, Caverns of Mars, right here, Homebrew Inc. Once again, physical copy available, ROM available, both from IntellivisionCollector.com, and the physical copies are actually available a few different places too. So, anyway, here we go. I'm gonna play the easy game because I won't get very far. I'm not very good at this game. So I'm just going to play the novice level. It will not be a long game. I get it started. Here we go. Okay. So don't if it seems a little easy, it could be much more difficult than this. And see, I'm just great at it. 4 lives. Probably would pay attention a little bit more, and I might do better too. Because you do have to pay attention to this game. Believe it or not, there's an advantage to paying attention when you're playing video games. You tend to do a little bit better. But that's not really the point of these. The point is just to chat and talk and see some of these games. And see if you might want to get copies of these for yourselves. Which, you know, that's one thing I really like about the ROMs being available. And another reason I'm going to say, I'm going to get on my soapbox, as I always do, or do quite often. For frig's sakes. $15.99 Canadian for for a ROM. Just buy it. Don't try to copy it. Don't borrow it from a friend. I mean, if people just pay the $15 to get the ROM, then we're gonna have more ROMs. We're gonna have more games made because it's worth people's time to do it. So anybody who shares games just means basically, yeah, and I don't really care if I ever get any more in the future. Because that's what it's going to do. It's going to shut them right off. I don't know. Does that make sense? Did I explain myself well? Probably not. But the game publishing community has started to warm up to the idea of maybe there being some benefit to to selling ROMs now for their games. And I think that's in everybody's best interest, and it can be in their best interest as well. But if people who are perfectly capable, the people in the television community, make it so it's not in their best interest, we're not only going to not see ROMs, we're not going to see games, period. So, if you like playing these homebrew games, like seeing new ones come out, do your part. Support. Support the community. You know, people say they're expensive. Well, yeah, they're expensive. They're expensive. That's nature of the beast because they're made in small numbers. It's expensive to make cartridges. It's expensive to make boxes, have them printed in manuals and overlays. And there is nobody getting rich on homebrew games, whether it's an Atari or Intellivision, Atari, Coleco, it doesn't matter. Nobody is getting rich on them. We get out on the first one. So, really, just support the community that's in it. It's all of our interest. We get through the first one. Let's see if I can get through the second one. I don't know. I have before. I'll say that. I have before. And this game is really interesting because I like it. Okay, I like this. Didn't realize it, but if I play on novice like I am, I play a novice game. It doesn't then carry on and get more difficult. I complete this game, and if I want to get better, I got to go on and play a more difficult game. So this is it. If I get this level, I've beaten the novice game. I personally don't think I will succeed, but I might. This section always gets me because I find this quite challenging. Hey, one key to this though, small movements. Small movements in here helps. Because the way that your shots adjust, your shooting adjusts as you go down. They fire, just move towards the middle. It's a feel thing as well. You have to play it, and you feel the way that the shots adjust. All right, let's get out of this thing. The ship's window changes a different color with fuel level. Now, but when you get down in here to the final bomb that I'm picking up to take out, it always turns red, I find. But other than that, it's due to fuel level. Like green, lots of fuel, then it goes yellow, then it goes red. And you can run out of gas. And that's hitting the fuel tanks going down and then hitting the blue ships coming down through all those ships. All right. Let's do it. What version of this is on the Atari 50 collection as well? I can't remember. There is one though, right? Like a remastered version and plus the original version or something like that. I can't remember, but it is there on that Atari 50 for the Switch or for the PS4 or whatever. All right, is that it? Hey, mission complete. That's it. The Atari 800 version. Thank you, Jeff. The Atari 800 version is on the. So that's novice. That's my high score. It gives you your badge, and for each different level of difficulty you play, it's more caverns to go through, more difficulty, obviously, and you can get different badges and different scores. But like I said, this is what I meant by on novice. I'm finishing the novice game. When you move up to the medium, whatever it is, cadet or captain or whatever it is, you finish that game right up to the most difficult. So it's I like that aspect of it. You play that till, okay, I can beat that game every time and never lose a man. Great, go play the next one. As soon as you can play that game and never lose a man, then you go back up to the next one. So it's a lot of fun. This was a real pleasant surprise for me. I really enjoy it, and I was not familiar with this game years gone by. I was really happy to see this homebrew come out. So Homebrew Inc. did a great job on it. All right, so how is our poll going? Time we got 10:18, so this might be the last game. I'm not going to put up another poll right now then. I'm going to back over to this screen and let's open up the poll. And it looks like it's going to be, is it Beachhead? It is Beachhead. Wow, I'm kind of surprised. Beachhead got a lot. Vanguard was second, much more than the show must go on, which was interesting. Hey, Chris, good to see you, Chris. Just got Omega Race and Cosmic Avenger for my Ultimate Television Flashback. Awesome, Chris. I have to get, what do I have? I have Fantasy. I want to get the other four Dr. Port's ROMs. I have all the physical copies, but for streaming and such like this, or for my videos, I like having the ROMs for Flashback and such. So yeah, that's good. That's awesome. Glad to hear it. I love to hear about that support. And Omega Race. I always loved that game. When I was a kid, I can remember being one that, like when I was like 10, 12, and I might have 50 cents, so I could play two different games. I'd play Omega Race because I could play it. I was just fairly, I won't say good at it, but I could play it as a kid. I could figure it out. So Casey's getting poor buying them all. Yeah. Well, there's only 30 last year. I think there'll be more than that this year, probably by the time we're all done. It prefers this one over the Atari version, Frederick says. Right on. Okay, we got the colors. That looks so good. DJ, I got to play that version. Yes, you do, man. Yes, you do. And now that you have your LTO Flash, Chuck, you can get the ROMs, right? Load them up. Show Must Go On is probably more fun to play than to watch. I believe that for sure. Okay, without any further ado, it's 20 after 10 already. Let's get right to Beachhead, and this will wrap it up for the night, guys. No love for the show. Oh, there's lots of love for the show, man. It just didn't. Listen, there's no, shouldn't be any shame in being voted over by Beachhead of all things. Fantastic game. I love it. And Vanguard, two incredible games. Beat the Show Must Go On. Oh, wow. It's not like they were up against Donkey Kong Jr. by Coleco and Donkey Kong by Coleco or something like that. Then I'd be worried about it a little bit. But anyway, here we go. Let's play some Beachhead. And I am just going to play the easy one because why not? I just like playing the game. All right. All right, I should do well. I don't know. We'll go through the cavern. I should get through the cavern without losing anything. But, famous last words. One down. I find it harder. That first one is one of the hardest ones to sort of figure out where you're going. A lot of button clicking in this. Uh-oh. Let him go. There you go. Get him out of there. Oh, hit a mine. Hit a mine. At the end of the day, what is it? You can only get so many ships through. Tanks through, I mean. Even if you get all of them through, you can't get that many tanks on the shore anyway. And it's like 6. I think the magic number is 6. If you get 6 through, it's sort of the 6 through the next level. So between this one and that one, you can lose a couple. And it doesn't really affect you any. All right. What do we got here? Oh. Pink one out of there. Lots of tapping here. We got 2 left. I'm not gonna get by him, so we'll let him go. One more. There it is. Okay, so now we go on to the planes coming in. This gonna be friggin' tricky, I find. Don't waste your shots is one of the keys to it. Keep yourself charged up as best you can. Okay. I'm on for a second. Now I'm off. Now I'm on. There you go. I'll definitely lose a few ships here. Nice. Nice. Good. Good. Ah! Oh, took a big... Oh, got him. I don't really know what that does for you any more than hitting any other plane does. But when I go for him, it sort of throws... I was in a really good spot there, and now I've moved it. Ship destroyed. Crank it up here. Where are you going? There it is. Oh! See the damage cloud. Each ship that gets through does 2 damage. Hey, right on. Okay. So now, get a shot off. Okay, I'm 72 at 36, so I want to get up to like 72. Long. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got him. That's a hard one to get. Like, you got to get that quick. 3,600 short. I got to go up 18, so I'll put this to 54. I should take him out. Okay, how about this guy? I am... Oh, it didn't take anything out. Thought I got that. So up 18, 82. Thought I got this one down here. 400 long, go down to 55. Right there. That should do it. It did. That is... Oh, come on. Tell me how short it is. 4,200 short. I'm going to go up 21. I'm going to go to 76. This should be 800 short, so I'm going to go 4 more up to 80. Don't sink my ship because I think I got you. It didn't, so I got 6. I got 6 ships through, so I have 12 tanks, hopefully 12 tanks. This is I either do really well or I do absolutely terrible at this stage of the game. And I just fire. I just keep on firing. That one doesn't bother you too much, huh? I don't think you get that lucky again, though. Oh, shoot. No great delusions here. I don't expect to beat it, that's for sure. It usually takes a little bit of practice to get to the position to beat it. But because this is the hard part as well. And I didn't do very well in the first section either. See? That was pretty bad. Yeah, I guess you only get 8 tanks no matter what. Yeah, we'll get some points anyway. Just missed me. Okay, now. Three is good. 3 is really good. 2 is good, is what you need every time. But 3 is fine. 3 is really good. I'm really happy to get 3. 3 white spots. I almost had 4 there. I actually got a shot off of the 4th and didn't miss it by much. This one doesn't have one in the middle, but there's some coming up here. If we need to go up or down. Nice. All right. Got the 2. Oh, got 3 right at the last second. That's perfect. Got to get another one through here. Yeah, when you see that, never stop firing at that fortress at the end. Like situation like that right there, where it just sort of. I couldn't see their bullets. That's too bad. This is a tough one here. You have to take that out too, because there's no way across without not taking it out. Beautiful. Long ways to go. That's just the first enemy in this level, though. Needs to be they're back in the middle again this time. Whoop, whoop. That's why you just fire. If you wait till they're on screen before you fire, you're beat. Alright. We want in the bridge this time, too. Oh, just. Hey, there it is. Holy crap. Right on. Hard on the old hands too, let me tell you. Right on. That's fun. I love that game. I love that game. That is so much freaking fun. It really, really is Creeper. It is awesome. It's just such a great port of the game. I gotta remember who it was. Can't remember who it was off the top of my head. The name. It's not the Golden Bat. It's I don't know. Luke will tell us. So, but I really love that game. Oh, so let's go back through. The show, Kurt goes, the show must go on. It's a very awesome television game. It would have sold as many copies as Astro Smash if made back in the 80s. It would have sold a ton because it's a lot of fun. Yeah. And same here, Salvador. That's where I played Beachhead, was a C64. Friends had it, actually. I didn't have one either, but yeah, I have some minis. Yeah. This one, Creeper, is from the Intellivision collector. You can get it in either ROM or physical format from the Intellivision collector right now. I don't have, JWD says he's yet to open a C64 mini or maxi. I don't have a maxi. I got 2 minis. That's because I got one for regular price the first time out. Then they're like half price one time. I said, well, I might as well get another one. And they're upstairs in the room. And yes, it is tons of fun. That's a great game, Creeper. And you can play this game, Beachhead, on the mini as well. Okay, so Rago Game. Will your show tomorrow feature Raiders of the Lost Ark on Intellivision or Atari? Tomorrow will feature Atari. Remember last week we did the stream where we did movie shows for the Atari 2600, or movie games for the Atari 2600, and I got playing Raiders of the Lost Ark, and I couldn't remember how to play the freaking game. I couldn't remember what I had to do. So I said, heck with that, because I love the game. I used to be able to beat it. And so I went back, played it a bunch, and said, hell with it, I'm making a video. Another short, real neat story, just real quick story on Raiders of the Lost Ark is back when I first started my channel, I wasn't doing anything in television because I had no way to capture any of the footage, but I was doing Atari and capturing with Stella. All I did was Atari games. I did a bunch of them leading up through. And I think it was like episode 9. I created the folder and everything and started doing everything to do Raiders of the Lost Ark and never went back to it. Never sort of brushed up on it again to finish it. I couldn't get 2 controllers working, all this stuff. And now all those things are done. So here it is like 4 years later, and I finally got my Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's not a review. It's just a gameplay video, how to play it. But I also show you the Easter eggs in it too, which I have done before in my Howard Scott Warshaw tribute night that I did back quite a while ago on the channel on one of these Tuesday night streams. But anyway, that is the Raiders of the Lost Ark show tomorrow, 8 o'clock my time, Papa Pete time, 7 o'clock Eastern time. I'm going to debut that video or premiere that video. So hopefully see a few of you there tomorrow night. But anyway, guys, let's get back to the other screen. Thank you so much for joining me here tonight. Just a lot of fun. I love these polls. I have more polls. Some of the other ones I was gonna throw up. Oh, I guess I did that one, the Intellivision collector, just to give you an idea what I was thinking. I had the 125 arcade. I was going to put up Burger Time, Dig Dug, and Bump and Jump. It's only 6:30. It's 10:30 here. 10:36 here, man. We're a long ways apart, Casey. Parker Brothers. I was going to throw up some Parker Brothers games. Super Cobra, Cubert, and Frogger. And then I had another category. It was going to be INTV Originals. Diner, Thin Ice, and Thunder Castle. But a lot of these games are pretty long, too. Makes it hard for... oh, here's a couple more. Action Network. Shark, AD&D, and Night Stalker. Right? That would have been a good category to pick from. Make you pick between Night Stalker. Well, all three of those games are fantastic. And then the final category, which I just sort of jotted down, was Imagic. Classic Imagic. Demon Attack, Atlantis, and Beauty and the Beast. So those are some things. Maybe if we do a chat night again, or a chat choice night, poll night, those are some of the categories that we'll use in the future as well. And probably some of these other games will wrap back around again. Right on. Thank you so much, all of you, for being here tonight and watching. I want to close this so I can just see where my stream's at. That's awesome. 20 some people in here right now. I appreciate each and every one of you to come and join me on these nights and play the games. I try to get over early, so there's some time left in NLG's stream over on Mike's channel. That's great. This is the time I can stream. I've set it up now Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock Papa Pete time. It's a great time. I really appreciate you guys all coming. And Jeff's not here tonight, but Jeff will be back again with me when we stream from the games. I said, I'm just going to sit back and friggin' ramble and play some Intellivision games things. Just kind of what I felt like doing. So anyway, guys, once again, Coco's been sitting here the whole time too. You can't see her, but all you can see is one paw. See this paw. Anyway, take care. Have a great night. Great rest of the week. We'll see you around YouTube and in the videos and in the chats and everything throughout the week, especially on my premiere tomorrow night. And then GoGameGo, of course, tomorrow night. We got the general chat at 8 o'clock Eastern right afterwards. So take care, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I got to figure out how to stop this. I forget how to stop the stream now with this OBS now. We'll play this one more time before I go. Night.
I'm William Muller from Electronite, and you're watching Papa Pete, the Old Guy Gamer.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age